Hello and welcome back to the Airtime Rush YouTube channel, where today we are carrying on with our Planet Coaster 2 series, Adventure Isles, and this is now episode 17, and in today's video we are finishing this amazing medieval Germany area that we've been creating over the past few episodes. So we're starting off with building the station for this multi-launch coaster, which again, a lot of you guys said, why didn't I show the POV in the last video? Mainly because I wanted to put it in this one. So in the last episode, I showed you the POV of the shot and drop tower that we put in the castle area. And I thought I would save the POV for this to the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be a daytime version and a nighttime version because this coaster looks amazing at night. All lit up with the blues and the purples and then the lanterns everywhere. It looks amazing. Now, with the station, I kind of didn't really have any inspiration for this, even though the ride is very heavily themed and stuff like that. I just wanted a pretty basic station. We've got this nice brick wall on the left-hand side, and then like the wooden base around it and stuff like that. This bit's quite cool, these wooden bits I'm putting in, because the actual queue line goes underneath that. So I had to kind of work it so people won't be banging their heads on it and stuff like that. And I think this is the first station where I haven't actually used like locked pieces, so like an actual wall pieces or everything like that. I've used these fence panels and obviously the brick wall. That's just like a brick texture, and yeah, it's not an actual proper building fixed to a grid apart from the roof. So I'll put the roof in, and then obviously it's all about just putting all the wooden beams just to bring the station to life. But I love it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It's just what I wanted. The path underneath this bit, like I just said about you banging your head, I think I did actually, you can see there, I used one of the little stone guests from the what scenery theme is it? Is it the Greek one, I think? Yeah, could have been turned to stone by Medusa. I used them just to get an idea of how tall the peeps are, and you can see there she's scraping her head on the top of it. So I do make that path a little bit lower, just so you're not like bumping your head. So you go down a few steps, and then yeah, you go into the rest of it. We'll take a proper tour around the whole area soon, including looking around like the shops, the restaurants, and just looking at all the sightlines, because this area has some amazing sightlines. You've obviously got the village up at the top bit there, and then you look down into this big pit where you got this massive roller coaster, which, by the way, we have a name. It's called Iron Hail. So thank you so much to Amy Housen for the name. You basically put, can we call it Iron Hail? Hail being greeting to the medieval area, and then iron like it's forged by the villagers to protect them from evil. So I quite like the theme of this. So it's basically the villagers have made this sort of weapon to fight back from the intruders who are coming through the castle and stuff. Normally the castle will be there to protect them, but they obviously feel like the castle's not doing a good enough job. So they've taken things into their own hands and they've created this this iron weapon. So I really like the theme and the name for that. So thank you so much, Amy, for that. You can see here I've just copied and pasted this sort of castle wall kind of area from the beginning bit, because obviously I wanted it to feel like you're wrapped in this whole city, and I just thought it'd be so much easier just to copy and paste it, and then go back and just add some more detail to it. So this area up here, I do change the layout of the coaster. I did it off screen, mainly because I just wanted to add a few more airtime hills, basically. So you'll see in the final cut what the final layout is and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just sorting out the backstage area. Obviously, from the back of here, it looks a bit messy. I'm going to plant this up with some nice flowers, some bushes, all that sort of stuff. But for now, I'm just moving some trees around just so it doesn't look like I'm copying and pasting it, even though that's what exactly what I did. And then it's about I've got a little plaza area up in this top bit, and I couldn't for the life of me get it to sync up with the existing path. As you can see, I had a bit of trouble with that, but I just did this and added a bit of theming and a rock work, I think, eventually, just to get rid of them lines. I could have used the edit tool and done it that way, but you know. But up there, I'm going to have like a toilet block and another little eatery, just like a quick service, hot dogs and stuff like that. And then we're going in with more of these theming elements, which are just like rocks. But again, with the theme we've got going on this ride, this again could be the iron that the villagers have made to help protect them, or to enclose this weapon in. I really do like this theme, you know. I think it's a great theme. I had no clue what to theme this ride to. It was just literally a Taron ripoff. And that's all I knew. So yeah, thank you so much, Amy. I really appreciate that suggestion. I love it. I think it fits in perfectly. So yeah, again with this, now that I've got the basic pieces in, it's just about copy and pasting them around. I wanted a nice little tunnel section here, and then obviously just finishing some more of that queue line. The queue line's mad for this ride. Honestly, I'm really happy with it. It's so clever how I've done it. I've like intertwined it all into this area, and then you got the roller coaster above you. There's just so many paths in this area, so many little hidden nooks where you can just get some really good photo opportunities, and you're gonna just have a ball in this queue line. Normally I hate queuing for rides. I think everyone hates queuing for rides. It's the most boring part of a theme park. But if it's well themed and you get some good views, then it just makes that queuing time a lot better. And that's exactly what I've done with this queue. It's not like there's a few cat or pen areas, but again, you've got so much to look at, so many like views and viewpoints and stuff, so it doesn't really matter that much. And it works really well. This is probably the best queue in the park, I think, and it's massive as well. It takes a long time to get through it. With this area being right next to the entrance area, it obviously is going to be one of the most popular rides, I would have thought, when we open it, which will be a few episodes, guys. We're not far off opening this park and seeing what the flow's going to be like. I've got no clue. I've not even attempted to open it yet. I'm waiting for that final episode where we're going to open it and we're going to see what rides are popular and what rides are rubbish. And see if the guests like absolutely hate the park. Imagine that. I put all this time and effort in and no one turns up. But yeah, you can see here, I'm just literally, there's so many like open areas that I just needed to close off. So again, I just used these and literally just put them everywhere. They just look like they're spawning out the ground absolutely everywhere. But I like it. I think it looks really cool. And again, when it's all lit up at night, it looks absolutely fantastic. But while I'm going through this on screen, I'm going to talk about the next area. As a lot of you now already know, it's going to be the western area, which is between the jungle area and the Greek area. So I have been working on that the past few days and stuff like that. So in the next episode, give you a little preview. We're going to be building the mine train coaster, which is going to be in this big mountain. Think Big Thunder Mountain / Seven Dwarfs Mine Train over at Disney, that kind of thing. And then I've actually put in, it's like a hybrid dark ride. It's a train ride that goes in the same mountain through like a mine shaft and stuff like that. And my inspiration for that was, think of like, if you ever heard of Nutty Jake's Gold Mine at Oakwood, what used to be there? Think something like that. It's a train ride that goes through like a mine shaft, and then there's an outdoor section as well. I just thought I needed another little family ride in that area, so that's what I've gone for. Also in that area, we are going to have a wooden coaster. I'm going to do a wooden wild mouse coaster, which I can't wait to do because I absolutely love wooden wild mouse. Mouse. The one at Blackpool was fantastic. It was one of my favourites. And then there's obviously going to be, I want a gyro swing as well. I think the park's missing a massive thrill flat ride. So a gyro swing, and then probably just like a carousel as well for the kids. So looking at the whole park, we've got so many, like so much variety of rides. We've got some thrill rides, we've got some kiddie rides. We've got a really nice balance of rides, and I think it's fantastic. Here we're just finishing a few more areas in this village area. Obviously, we've got the swing here. I've literally just called the swing Upswing, which is the in-game name. I thought it sounded quite cool. Again, not really a theme. This is just like a little dock area where you just, I don't know, you get the boat somewhere. I don't know. It's just a boat that swings up and down. You don't really need much of a theme for it. But yeah, I've got all this like dockyard sort of thing. I put this jetty. Is that what you call it? A jetty? Yeti? It's not a yeti. That's a big snowman thing. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, jetty I think they're called. No, definitely not yeti. And yeah, this is just like a dockyard. Not much more to say about this. But this building here, it's nothing much really. It's just literally where the entrance is and the exit. And then I'm just adding a load of random theming. I think I should put a water wheel at some point in this. And then these little, most of this like stuff is from like the Viking pack, and some of it's from the Western pack as well. So I'm just putting out damn random stuff like that. That's the thing. It's just about once you've got the layout and everything of your area, the finishing thing to do is just to clutter it with barrels, wooden stuff. Just literally just go and litter it with random stuff. This pathway here, it doesn't really lead to anywhere. It goes from the entrance of the roller coaster to that back bit that we've been working on in this area, which is going to have a toilet block and the food area. So it doesn't really add to something like much, but it just gives another access to bypass the roller coaster, as well as getting some really cool views from underneath the roller coaster as well. It's one of them. I think I need to put some nettings around just to keep with the realistic theme that I'm trying to go for, but I don't want to put nettings everywhere. It does ruin it. I'm gonna have to do it though. I'll probably do that off camera. This that I'm putting in here, this doesn't stay. I put the photo booth in for the roller coaster Iron Hail, because in the next episode, we will have another update. So I'm gonna go back and do a few things because there's gonna be, I think, on-ride photos are coming. So obviously we'll have to go back. I don't know if we'll do it in the next episode actually, or if we'll just do it in the final episode where I'm just finishing off the park. Probably do it then. But yeah, I noticed that the roller coaster didn't have like a photo booth, so I just wanted to get that in place now. It doesn't have a shop. The shop for the ride and the area is to the right of what I'm building here. This is the toilet block that I'm putting in, and then yeah, to the right there is the lands gift shop really. The roller coaster up in the castle area, that's got its own gift shop, so that's not a problem. But yeah, this one's just like one big area. Gift shop, and it works. I didn't really have anywhere to put it near the roller coaster. Not all roller coasters and rides all need their own shop. I don't really get the point of it. I think as long as you've got like a main shop in each area, I think that's more than enough. It's like if you look at Alton Towers, the Smiler shop also has Oblivion stuff in it as well. They kind of share that shop. There's no need to have a shop at the end of Oblivion as well. It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm kind of with Alton Towers on that, and that's what I've kind of done here. Again, I think I go back and, I don't know if I do it in this episode, but yeah, we do open up that building and turn it into a gift shop. You can see the teacups in the background there, that's from the England area, which again, I still need a name for. I don't want to just call it England. I kind of like these different names that we're using for the areas. I was thinking of maybe Britannia or something like that. Not a clue. If you guys can think of a name for that. I'm just thinking, do we need any more names for any other rides? Obviously, the Western area that's coming, if you can think of names for the Mine Train, the Wooden Coaster, the Wooden Wild Mouse Coaster, the Gyro Swing. If you think of any Western names for them, leave them down below, and if it's good enough, I'll pick it and I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, I just want to say again, I'll say this in every video, but thank you so much for the love on these videos. You guys seem to be loving the series. And we're getting lots of new subscribers, so if you're new around here, hello, my name's Jordan. I know we're mostly through this video now, but yeah, basically I make Planet Coaster videos. This is my first ever series. There's going to be so much more to come. I'm really looking forward to it. And I also travel the world riding roller coasters. We've got a trip coming up at the end of May. We're going through Europe. We're doing Efteling. We're doing Plopsaland. We're doing Wallaby Belgium, and we're doing Balverde as well. Balverde, I think it's called. And then in September, we're going to Florida. Can't wait for that. We're going to check out Epic Universe, Walt Disney World. Just cannot wait to get back to Florida. Absolutely love Florida. Going back to the video, this is the indoor play area, and I just love how this looks. It is fantastic. It's exactly what I want it to look. The lighting as well, it's modern. I know it's like the area isn't a modern area, but that modern lighting, it just fits in so well to a play area like this. Again, you can't have theme lighting in this, but it needs to have proper lighting in a play area because it's kids, it's safety. But we're just putting some toilets in this area as well, because obviously kids running around, they probably need the toilet. Even though there is like a block outside, you don't want the kids to be going out there and stuff like that. And then here is where this photo booth's going to be. So the exit ramp for the ride is literally right opposite it. So you walk up and then you'll have this little booth here where you can get your photo. I'm really interested to see what this update brings, though, like how it's going to work with the on-ride photos, because I don't think we had it in Planet Coaster 1, so I'm really looking forward to it. But at the moment, I've literally just put some screens where you can see your picture before you buy it. Again, there's not much to this. It's just literally a pretty standard building. Again, off camera and going back to it, I'll probably will come back and put some more detail into these buildings. It's very basic. It's just the speed I need to try and get these videos out to you guys. And obviously the time that I put into it as well. I just don't always have time to put like a load of detail into it. But again, it works. And like I said, I'll probably come back and sort it with a bit more detail. But yeah, really happy with how it looks. Literally good placement for it as well. You literally come off the ride, up the steps, and it's right there. I put this nice little like shutter. I think it'll be like a shutter kind of thing. Just in case it's raining and just so you can see your pictures. You don't want the sunlight glaring on that area. And then yeah, I'm just putting in some final little bits of some walling and planting and rocks. And again, that's as soon as you've finished an area. The final pieces are just like literally just dotting your foliage around and just making sure it all looks okay. So this I'm putting in here, it's going to have a little water wheel as well. I just thought it would just finish this area off really well. Do I put a roof on it? Yes, I do. Yeah, a little roof going in there. Nothing like too fancy. And then yeah, the water wheel, I think is it? Yeah, it's a Greek one, I think. I thought there was like a Western water wheel in the first game. It doesn't seem to be in this one. But this one works anyway. I've coloured it so it doesn't look too different. And then added like a little sprout of water as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks. This ride, you probably don't get the best views on this this ride. You'll get good views like going up to the wall and stuff like that. But apart from that, it's in a pretty standard place really. But here I'm working on the restaurant down at this area. So this area, you've got the restaurant up in the castle area, which is like the big eatery hall. And then this is more like a tavern. I think I said this in the last video. So this would be more like your pub food. More than a restaurant, if that makes sense. So it'll just be like your quick fish and chips, bangers and mash, maybe even a Sunday roast kind of thing. Nothing too fancy. You can go and get a beer and stuff in here as well, and like a dessert or something like that. So yeah, the actual main eatery in this area will be the one in the castle, where it'd be like loads of different food on the menu. Again, I've not actually tested out the restaurant thing that came out, because obviously we haven't let guests in yet, so I don't really know how it's going to work and how like the animations are or anything like that. I don't know if I need to connect them tables to the actual restaurant itself. Again, I need to look into that. But again, this is really basic, guys. There's not much to it. Again, I will come back and I will put some more theming in this. Again, though, with the theming, like with it being like a medieval theme, what else can I put in it? I could maybe put like a nice fireplace in it with some fire. Again, I don't know. I need to do a bit more research of what they would be in like a real life medieval tavern or something like that. Again, we're pretty limited on theming as well, so it's not like I can put like a boar's head on the wall or anything like that. So yeah, it's one of them. I will go back and I will sort it. But yeah, this eatery here, this is another little quick service kind of thing. It's going to be like, I think I call it the hog roast. So it'll be there. It'll be like kind of place where you could just go and get like quick food. Literally, if you don't want to go and eat inside like a sit-down restaurant, you just go there. And then this is the gift shop that I was going on about before. Again, pretty simple. I'm just going to kind of kit it out a little bit. Put some, I think I copy and paste some bits from the other area. In the Tiki Wiki shop from the jungle area. I think I go into there and just copy and paste like the shelving units and stuff like that, and some t-shirts and stuff. And then it's just all about finishing the buildings. I'm so lazy when it comes to buildings. I'll start them and then I just won't finish them. So this is me finally getting back to some areas and just making sure they're all finished, they're all matching, they're all looking good. And then yeah, I think I put a sign on this one. It just literally says hog roast. And then obviously I need to put the sign on the play area as well. You can see there I've got the ride photo sign that I just copied and pasted over there and just changed the name. Bavaria soft play, I think I call it. Yep, there we go. I really like the entrance to that. It's really nice. It does the job. It's one of them. It's a shame that the guests won't be able to use the play area, but I think they will go in there because there's toilets and there's also like an eatery as well. Now we're doing the entrance to the big roller coaster. Again, my inspiration for this was Taron. I kind of looked at what theirs was. It's literally, it's a bit bigger, the Taron entrance to this one. I was pretty, like, I didn't have much space really left to build a grand entrance, but I think this works really well. It's just like a little shelter with like the text on the front of it. But yeah, it's one of them. Again, I keep saying it, I do need to go back and add a few more details, but I'm happy with it, and that's the main thing. Literally just trying to get the right piece of wood just to make like the supporting parts of this, which I don't know if I like these, you know, the big 4 posts that I've used, because they are very Viking, and I've just noticed. I might, but I've used them quite a lot in this area, so I'm not too sure. I think this area and the Viking area, they're very different. I think you can tell that they're completely different periods of time in different countries. Oh, well, let me know what you guys think. Are they too similar? Now that I'm actually watching this back, I'm thinking people might think I've got 2 Viking areas here, but that's not the case. I'm starting to doubt myself, but yeah, just getting the text in here. Again, I'm pretty basic when it comes to the signs. They're all pretty similar. I think, again, I keep saying this as well, but I need to go back and I need to maybe add some more. Like, even like if I put like a sword in the eye or something like that, just to give it a bit more personality. Because that just looks the same as all the other signs that I've got in the park. But it does the job, I guess. Another thing that I did off camera as well is the trains on this ride. I put like, on the front carriage, I put like a load of swords on there, and I've made it so there's some eyes as well. So you got, at night time especially, you see these 2 red eyes on the front of the train with like the swords coming off it. It looks very Game of Thrones. Like if you look at if you ever watch Game of Thrones, the actual throne that's made out of all the swords, the front of the carriage looks like that, and it looks really, really cool. But again, I did that off camera. I don't know why I didn't record it, because it was quite cool. That's another thing that I've not really done much on this game, is actually like theming up the coaster cars. I think the one that I really did it on was the jungle run over in the jungle area, the family launch coaster. I did a lot of theming for them cars. It literally themed like a little jungle jeep. But apart from that, I've not really done too much. Like the other roller coaster in this area, the Vekoma one, I literally just put like a shield on the front of it. Again, I'll probably do a bit more. But again, if you look at real life roller coasters, there's not many in like out there that are like really heavily themed. Like the only proper heavily themed coaster train that I can think of is Taron. And yeah, that's the only one I can really think of. The rest of them, you can kind of tell that they're just normal with like a little bit of theming. I'm trying to think of some that, like Iron Gwazi, for example. It's themed, but it's not over the top. Yeah, I can't really think of any other really over the top ones apart from Taron, to be fair, if you guys can think of any. But my point is basically, you don't really see roller coasters like with really heavily themed trains. It's just not something that you see very often, so it's one of them. I don't feel like I need to go and do it for every single roller coaster in the park. Maybe I could just add a few more little bits to a few different ones, but apart from that, I don't think it's a problem at all. But here I'm just finishing off the queue line for the upswing pirate ship. Just got some rock work in and some wooden fences. It looks really nice, actually. I'm really happy with how this looks. And then off camera as well, I think I had a lot of lanterns just around the area, just for when it's night time, because obviously this park is going to be open at night. It's going to be open, I think it'll probably be open more or less all year round. It's very much like Europa Park. That's kind of the vibe I'll probably be going for with like the opening times. It's probably open in winter. It's open late. That's probably the vibe that I would probably want to go for if this was a real park as well. But yeah, I'm just finishing off around the tavern area, just putting some finishing around the edges. In the next episode as well, when they get the new update, we won't have any curbs, because that is one of the updates that's coming. So when I'm doing the western area, I don't have to have these ugly curbs that I need to try and hide, which I'm so happy about, because this is like the bane of my life, like trying to hide these curbs. Again, that should have been something that came with the game to start. It's something that I hated in Planet Coaster 1 as well. But it is what it is. But it's good that we're getting these updates. We definitely need them. They just need to keep coming, keep them coming all the time. We're getting the space, like sci-fi theme back. Again, that won't be used in this part, but it's good. Like again, I've said that I want to do a movie park eventually, and the sci-fi pack is perfect for that. But we're just finishing off a few more little bits in this area. And yeah, we're going to take a look around the area now, and we're going to see everything more or less finished. Again, I've said so many times in this video, I'm going to go back and like finish. There's a few little bits that I want to do. But this is the entrance from the England area, which is the main entrance to the actual park itself. And you come in and just look at that. You got that massive roller coaster going like over the top of you. I need a few more supports on that actually. But yeah, you come in, you've got the toilets on the left there, and you've got like a small eatery on the right. Again, I just love this area. It just fits in so nicely. And again, at night time, it's all lit up. We've got the little shop as well. Again, I'll probably add some more stuff on the wall just to finish that off. And then we've got the soft play, which is probably one of my favourite things I built in this area. I just think this looks absolutely incredible and really realistic as well. It's perfect. I really, really like that. And then, yeah, just look at these buildings. They just all look fantastic. We've got the two little eateries. This one's more of a pub. So this is like where you get your drinks in there. There's a burger shop in there as well. And this is like the main tavern of the area. Again, it's just pretty simple. There's not much to it. I'm not, when it comes to like building inside buildings and stuff, I don't put a lot of details in really. But there you just got a really nice view of the castle, and then obviously to the right of it we've got Upswing, which is the pirate ship, which you can see swinging up there. Again, I really like the queue. I like how I've like covered it with some trees. And yeah, it's perfect. It's probably the perfect like family ride to go into this area. And it goes right over the top of the path as well, which is fantastic. And then over the water as well, which is great. And then looking down here, just look at that roller coaster. This is definitely my favourite roller coaster in the park. Definitely. It doesn't go upside down, but it is packed with airtime. And I definitely prefer airtime over inversions on roller coasters. Don't know about you guys, but yeah, I'll definitely take airtime over it. And then walking, if you walk straight down there, you would get to the jungle area. Right through that, so that is the other entrance into this area, and that's where the train station is as well. And then we've got this little plaza area, got another eatery there. Again, I need to put some signage up, and we've got some toilets to the left, and then this is the path down that literally runs down near the roller coaster. Again, you get some amazing views. It's very tiring, isn't it? It is very tiring, but I really, really do like it. Again, all this roller coaster is custom supported. I'm really, really impressed with my work that I've done on this. It took so long to get the supports on this thing, as you can probably imagine. I'm still learning custom support because I never really did it on Planet Coaster 1, so I'm still learning quite a lot about it. It's the connection from the support to the track that I struggle with, like with the, are they called flanges or something like that? I don't know what the connectors are called. But yeah, that is something that I've been struggling with. But you get this bridge here that goes right over the brake run, and I think both of the launches. And then we've got the entrance to the ride, Iron Hail. And obviously we've got the information board there as well. But yeah, let's have a look down this massive queue line. You literally go underneath the roller coaster, you go on top of the roller coaster. This is the little path that goes underneath the station building, which is really, really cool. Again, I thought the ride was going to launch there. I thought we were going to get a really cool view. Again, we're going underneath it again. And then back up. Again, you got a little bit of a cattle pen here. But again, you've got the roller coaster above you. And you get some really cool views as well. So it doesn't really matter that it's a bit of a cattle pen. Just going round and round. Again, you can just look up and just... Can I keep saying again a lot? I'm sorry, guys. I've just realised I've been saying it so much in this video. But again, look at that view. What a view. That is the second launch up into that massive airtime hill. And then, yeah, we've got some nice lanterns. So at night time, this literally glows. It looks absolutely amazing. Got some more track going over there. Literally, I can't figure out the layout from, like, off-ride. It's mad. I like this little bit as well. We've got a little tunnel bit. It goes underneath the track. And then this is probably the biggest cattle pen bit, and it's not even that big. But we're nearly at the station. I told you the queue is massive, but again, I think it needs it for this roller coaster. I think it's going to be very popular. again into another little tunnel area here. There's so many like tunnels and different cool bits, and you get a really cool view of the final turn into the brake run there. And then we're going to be going into the station. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I'm going to leave you with 2 POVs. There's going to be a daytime one and a nighttime one. So enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.